Scott, me and the Mac, we dipping, packs we flipping, slabs we pitching across the map out chicken. I'm on a madman mission, armed with vengeance. Welcome to Bogey's world where I charge admission. See, the earth is my turf and every multiverse variant. Hopping out of foreign whips, you know what we carrying. Rags to riches origin, smooth curve of politics. Label us notorious, we run the apocalypse. It's the life, yo, we live it. Hella chips, trying to put a ring on every digit. Me and Magnesia got the keys to the city. Need a solid pipeline with flooding keys in the city. Call that the key to success. Finna clean the money, those streets is a mess. Calculated clean sweep, call that finesse. You see the life we live, call that a flex. It's the life, yo, we live it. On the grind, that's a given. I am strapped with mine, can't be slipping. Come to my side, that's forbidden. It's the life, yo, we live it. On the grind, that's a given. I am strapped with mine, can't be slipping. Come to my side, that's forbidden.
Push that work out, I distribute. Break the work down, it's fence the move. Push that work out, I
just
distribute.
A young pack mover, shot to my consumer. Jumping out the foreign or I'm hopping out the Uber. Crew clocking chips opposite of you losers. Can't be broke as a joker, got no sense of humor. Just a young pack mover, shot to my consumer. Jumping out the foreign or I'm hopping out the Uber. Crew clocking chips opposite of you losers. Can't be broke as a joker, got no sense of humor.
I'm a D-boy, need abusive as users. I'm a D-boy, need abusive as users. I'm a D-boy, need abusive as users. You know I'm the boy, get money's what I'm used to.
Keep it straight from the gate, so I don't confuse ya. I'm a D-boy, need abusive as users. I'ma make noise, shout to my producer. I'm an entertainer, but I ain't here to amuse ya. Yeah, fuck with shooters and they all fucking users. Come through, wake that ass up like a rooster, hella early in the morning. Early bird gets a worm. Finna get rich for 'em, food for the worms. Cutting cocaine, dumping whole things. It's a cold game, make you run your gold chain. Hungry, but I'm moving in a keto state. For sure, beat the price on the keys in your state. Catch me running up a tire, fucking up a bag. Make me wonder how long will a good thing last. On my Curtis Mayfield, live a life I can't chill. Push a man, pushing packs, all I do is make skrill. Keep it 100, I'm just numb, yo, I can't feel none of these suckers when they say they real. Stacking Uber cash, I'm an out-of-state supply. Random Uber man, here to get away drive. Just a young pack mover, shot to my consumer. Jumping out the foreign or I'm hopping out the Uber. Crew clocking chips opposite of you losers. Can't be broke as a joker, got no sense of humor. Just a young pack mover, shot to my consumer. Jumping out the foreign or I'm hopping out the Uber. Crew clocking chips opposite of you losers. Can't be broke as a joker, got no sense of humor.
I'm a D-boy, need abusive as users. I'm a D-boy, need abusive as users. I'm a D-boy, need abusive as users. You know I'm the boy, get money's what I'm used to.
Break the work down, it's fence the move. Push that work out, I distribute. Break the work down, it's fence the move. Push that work out, I distribute.
Trifecta, we are blast from the past, back to our roots. Dash for the cash, stack in the blue. Fletcher Reed, I'm the absolute truth. Big dreams, so we have to pursue. Strapped with a tool, feel the wrath of my crew. Clock spiritual my bondage. Beat off the hate, going hard in the paint. If your name ain't God, I don't answer to you. Please look to me. Bogarts got free, luckily I got the answer for you. See they trying like a sound. Look young, I got the password for you. Winning life's game. Smoke a backward with you, smoke a back with it too. Show you how to maintain, so you never go astray. I done lay down the path for you.
Hope you're ready for the next episode. Hey, smoke weed every day.
What's going on, everybody? Uncle Jerry's kids and haters, if you're out there, coming back with the week 13 episode. Shout out to everybody in the house, real quick. What's going on, Huss? What's going on, Alex? Get to your question in a second, Alex. Shout out Sir Bongs a lot, and shout out Marty. And I just wanted to take a second to let everybody know that y'all can find me on Twitter at FFT_AJ for a lot of the. Don't really post that many cowboy isms. I post more on my main about that, but just fantasy isms or anything like that. But yeah, before we hop into it, I'm gonna answer Alex's question real quick. If you were to ask me, I think right now it would have to be with Elijah Mitchell going down, Christian McCaffrey saying to have something wrong with his knee, not anything huge, but just some irritation. I think Jordan Mason's an interesting pickup right now. If Najee misses any time, Snell could be an interesting pickup. And I know everybody's riding this Zonovan night train, but I'm staying back a little bit. I think James Robinson just got sat for whatever reason, but I think he'll be back soon. And I think that'll be fine. What's up, Song? Homie Song in the house. I just wanted to talk about some of the big games that we had just around the league this past week. And the first one I wanted to talk about that most people probably anticipated to be a blowout was that Ravens and Jaguars game. I'm pretty sure everybody with shares of Trevor Lawrence in Dynasty was happy to see that. I thought yes sir, I'm about to smoke it up here in a second. I thought he played really good. I thought in the fourth quarter he made a lot of Mahomes-like throws. Not saying he is Mahomes, but Mahomes-like throws. And I really think there's very promising things coming out of Trevor Lawrence and him from his future. What about y'all in the comments? What big games did y'all like this past weekend? I know a lot of us are into that. Both the games. There's 2 games this weekend. All the analytics people are happy after there's 2 games that got won by 2. So I'm kind of happy for all those people, but let's smoke it up. Yeah, that should hit. But Crispy in the house. What up, Crispy? Bong say I be smoking and Crispy be stroking. Hell yeah, that's how we do it around here. But another one I wanted to get into was Josh Jacobs exploding again. He jumped to the leading league in rushing yards, and yeah, he's just been insane this year. I don't think anybody really saw this coming because he was going in single QBs pretty late and in Superflex even later. But yeah, I don't think anybody a lot of people were expecting that. And then the Bengals beating the Titans without Chase and without Mixon. That was a very good game, but I'm pretty sure all my homies here are Cowboys peeps, so let's get into it. On Thursday night, Cowboys beat the Giants. It was a game going all the way up until the last minutes of the third quarter. Dak was throwing picks. Flags continued to be an issue. So what were y'all's thoughts on the game? I thought that even though, on the contrary, what everybody's saying, I thought it was a good win because we made these mistakes and we still found a way to win, even though it was against the Giants, albeit. But yeah, I thought we played fine. I thought Zeke looked good. I thought Gallup looked good. I thought CD looked good. And yeah, rolling up, bongs a lot. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Get them J's and blunts rolling. But yeah, the spread was 9 points, 9.5 points, or 9 points, I believe. Giants covered, so that puts me on 1 and 2 for my spread coverage for this show. And man, I guess just the first thing I want to say is that we stopped Saquon, but it's like as much as I said that this is a good win, it still felt like a very ugly win because it was a 1-point game going into 3 minutes at the end of the third quarter. So, I mean, a lot of us were kind of expecting a little hangover because it's Thanksgiving. It's a short week. It's a divisional matchup. We've lost 3 of our last Thanksgiving games. So, Cowboys had a good win. Maybe the defense gave up a little more than we thought, but a win is a win. Yeah, it was a good win, but I just think because now I think the division's in play. I'm not trying to jinx anything, but I think that we can have the division. If Eagles drop a game to Tennessee this week and we beat Indianapolis, we beat Houston, we beat Jacksonville, then that game is for the division when we play them in week 16? Yeah, week 16. That game's for the division. So it's going to be – we need these next 3 games, and we need the Eagles to drop one. They play the Giants twice. And, yeah, that would just be really good for us if that happened. What's good, team? We did it next week. Easy money. Yes, sir. We'll get into that a little more later. I just wanted to pick y'all's brains a little bit more on the Cowboy game. Just what y'all thought of the win. What's really this is what I mean to bring up. I really wanted to come through and talk about is Dak's turnovers. Do y'all think that this is going to be a problem? He's looked like he's forcing it too much, and I don't like it. And it looks like something that we're going to have to live with for right now. Shout out to Bogey in the house. He said, even though the Eagles boasted their run defense, bringing in a couple high-profile free agents, Derrick Henry's still going to run all over them. Yeah, I think so too. And even then, they've been getting gassed recently on the ground. So you can't believe the Giants will beat the Eagles at least once, do you? I mean, the Commanders did. So, I mean, nobody thought that was going to happen, but it did, and they beat them by 11 points. But yeah, I think Henry, have it on record that I think Henry's going to have a huge game this week. And he says they haven't been getting gassed recently. It's been all season. Yeah, that's been their Achilles heel, and it's really just been more of an Achilles heel since Jordan Davis went down, and they tried to replace him with all these Robert Quinn, Ndamukong Suh, the other veteran Pro Bowler that they signed. But yeah, I think the Eagles are definitely capable of dropping one more game, and Dallas's next 3 wins are games that they usually win. So if they stay on road and the Eagles drop one, then watch out, because that division could be ours. And then the playoff picture is looking completely different, because right now, I mean, if you're asking me, I don't want to play Brady no matter what their record is. He's undefeated against the Cowboys. I say this every week. So if there's a way that we can take the division away, then that's how I want to roll. Another thing I want to talk about, CD coming alive. 2 out of his past 3 games have been 100-yard outings. He's been getting the volume. He's been getting the yards. We want to see him in the end zone a little more. He said, that's not the same Brady I know. Yeah, until he plays the Cowboys, then he's Brady. Just like this, the Packers have lost their last 8 games. Though they've lost 7 out of their last 8 games. The Cowboys are their 1 win. CD, yes, sir. Just wanted to everybody that acquired CD, give yourself a pat on the back. He's starting to come alive. Him and Dak are starting to get that better connection. They're getting that chemistry. I know it was just 2 games ago that Dak tried to force 2 balls to CD and he threw 2 picks, but he's really coming alive. He's 7th in the league in receiving yards. He's above McLaurin and A.J. Brown now. He's been really good. I think he's having one of those underrated years that we don't really that you don't really need to, he's having one of those years that we're not even going to remember. Like, I see him finishing as a number 1 receiver this year, and I'm not even going to remember him having number 1 receiver type of year just because, like, the flash hasn't been there. He's just been consistent. Like he leads. I want to say he leads the leagues in games with 60 or more yards because like that's what his floor's been. Just wanted to touch on this a little more. Before in the past, we've like known Dak as the person not to throw picks, and it's just things are changing. He's trying to be Superman. He's trying to force balls into places that he doesn't need to be. He doesn't need to put them. And yeah, just I don't know. Like usually Dak's the one that takes the boring old short dump off or flat route or crow route, something like that. And he's just starting to be more aggressive. Oh, we're gonna get to that. Is the Pats defense droppable? Because their upcoming opponents are the Cardinals, Bills, Dolphins, and Raiders. I don't know if I feel comfortable starting against any of those teams. It depends who else is out there. Let me know who else is out there, and I'll let you know. So that's actually our next line of business. It was labeled is Odell even worth it? And if you're asking me, I don't think he is. I think that he's going to tarnish the chemistry of this team. I think that he comes in and he's not even productive right away, that we're going to have to work him in anyways. And yeah, if you're asking me, I don't think Odell is worth it right now. And Jerry even said in a press conference that he wants him to come in and contribute right away. I think we need to stick to what we do best and run the ball, and signing Odell is basically we're going to have to force the ball to Odell, and I don't want that. No, I answered it, but I'll answer it again. My bad. His question was the number one running back and wide receiver right now on the waiver wire. I went through and said that I think if Najee misses time, that Benny Snell is interesting. I think Jordan Mason's a good pickup with Elijah Mitchell missing some time, and McCaffrey with some a little bit of knee issues. And I also said too I would stay away from Zonovan Knight because I just think that James Robinson's going to have to come back and take over. But that's just me. And receiver-wise, I think Zay Jones is a good pickup this week. I think Zay Jones and Marvin Jones are both good pickups this week against Detroit. I'm thinking about picking up some Seahawks D or the Raiders D. Let me get back to you on that one. Are you calling for some Cooper Kush? Not yet. I don't think we're gonna call on him again. Dak's just trying to play hero ball, and I don't like it. Let's see what else we got here. It's hard to trust OBJ. I mean, look at his eyebrows. Yeah, it is very hard to trust him. It's not that I don't trust him. It's that I want him to come in and contribute right away. That's the thing. Like, it would be nice to have OBJ, but I need OBJ on right now on tap. Seahawks, bro, number one waiver defense of the week. Y'all go check out the IDP and smash that like button on that video and on this one as well. I don't know what the hell happened there. I got stuck in the matrix. So hope y'all can hear me. But yeah, make sure y'all go like both those videos. I'm sorry about that. Let's see what we got. We're getting some OBJ stuff up in here. OBJ is worth it. He frees up Lamb and makes Gallup a weapon in the slot. No, he is not worth it. Would have been better off re-signing Amari. Yeah, I agree with that. Amari's been with this team. He loved the Cowboys. Amari even said that he wanted to spend his life as a Cowboy. The buy-in was there, and I completely agree with that. And I don't think he's that worth it, honestly. I think Gallup's starting to come of his own. I mean, I like the way he looked last week. And I think with Pollard, Zeke, Schultz, CD, Gallup, our tight end room is starting to become one of the best in the league all around. Um, Offensive line, Tyron Smith is coming back. I think we'll be fine. I don't think we need Odell. Yeah, Hustler said, AJ in the Matrix. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Marvin Jones revenge negative. I think he's gonna have a good game. I really do. I really, really do. If you're in a spot where you need a slot, got a flex guy, I'm starting Marvin Jones. Bogey, stop interrupting Jerry's kids. Nah, I want him here. I want the Cowboys haters here. I want those Niner fans here. Oh, with your Matrix, my bad. But yeah, still, it's the hatefulness sending me to the Matrix. You know what I mean? So anybody else want to weigh in on what they think about Odell? If I have a feeling that, I mean, with the whole, we didn't even talk about that, with the whole plane incident too, he got escorted off a plane for whatever reason. Nobody really knows the exact reason, but to me it looks like if any team is gonna take on Odell, it's gonna be the Cowboys, because I mean, I just feel like other teams are gonna want to stay away from the money and from the potential distraction that it could bring to the locker room. Amari's legs are done. 2 hamstrings and a knee patella. Sheesh. OBJ is washed. I don't want him. It's not that. It's just, if you can guarantee me that he's healthy and he's going to contribute right away, and he's going to buy into the fact that he needs to just play a role on the offense and not get forced the ball like 10 times a game, then I think the Cowboys will be more than willing to sign him if he's willing to buy in that hard. Want some drama in the chat. Get some haters up in here. Much as I love Uncle Jerry's kids, we need some of those. We need some of those Uncle Jerry's bastards, little second cousins. You know what I mean? Like the ones that are always in your ear chirping. Those, you know what I mean? Only 10 months removed from ACL. Yeah, insane. My bad, bro. I'm high and I'm like 2 minutes behind in the video. It's all good, man. It's all good. Just, man, this week is going to be a good week for football. We got a lot of big matchups. We got the Vikings and the Jets going at it. Shout out to Antonio and his team. We got Thursday night, we got the Bills and the Patriots going at it. We got a lot of games with playoff implications. We got Commanders and Giants going at it this week. The Dolphins and Niners is the one that we're all excited for. I know Bogey's sweating a little bit. Let's see if Miami can play on the road in a hostile environment. I'm excited to see that. Chiefs and Bengals, the game of the weekend, in my opinion. OBJ tore both damn ACLs, or was it the same? I'll have to get back to you on that. Let me do some research. Let me search that up. Actually, I'll get back to you. Did OBJ distract the Rams locker room? I just think that he didn't, because there was a clear-cut receiver that was better than him. And when they signed him, Robert Woods was supposed to be there. He didn't get hurt till the week after that he got signed. So I don't think that he was a distraction. I just think that he brought some veteran savviness to that team that they probably needed. But yeah, and back to that. Just a lot of good games this weekend. Chargers and Raiders. Chargers need to stack wins if they want to get in. Saints and Bucks. That could have some. Saints win that game. Falcons are right back in that division, in that shitty division. Shout out to the Guru Nation Power Hour. Make sure y'all tune in Monday. They talk all things Saints and NFL, just like we do here with the Cowboys. And yeah, I'm excited for that game. Honestly, I want the Saints to win. But let's get into something that we all need to talk about that needs to be fixed. That it's just bad for the game. And I don't know why the Cowboys are so undisciplined. I don't know why. Like every time I see them commit a penalty, McCarthy's throwing his headset across the sideline, but nothing's getting fixed. So is McCarthy even really trying to fix these penalties, or is he just like, it'll go through with time? Being a brotherhood and getting to know each other and being good teammates, that's going to fix the penalties over time. Like, no, you need to discipline these players. Boo the Saint, says Tino. Would you rather you win every single one of your fantasy leagues from here on out, or the Cowboys win the Super Bowl for you to witness with your 20-year-old ass? I win every single one of my fantasy leagues from here on out. I think that's debatable. I'm not. That's biased. I mean, I can't choose. I can't choose the Cowboys over a gift that the fantasy gods are offering me. That'd be asinine. I'd rather win all my fantasy matchups. As much, I still have faith that I'll see one in my lifetime, and as long as that happens, then it happens. Cooper Kush. Win the Super Bowl. Yeah, I can't blame you. Especially to the ones that haven't seen it, but no, I'd rather. Yeah, everybody would want their fantasy teams to win if you play in money leagues. For damn sure, I'd be entering $2,000 leagues with not even sweating it. Gonna win it no matter what. Perfect draft. Not even have to study or anything. I've asked that question to several different fantasy analysts, and they always say win all my leagues from here on out because it's a no-brainer, bro. Shit, the Bears got a ring, and they can. Shit, the Bears get a ring, they can have this left nut. True. I would be throwing my headset at the guilty party. That's why I can't be a coach in this era. I don't know if we need like a secondary coach that like goes through with them every practice and talks about penalties and what not to do and ways not to commit them and just polishing up the fundamentals of the game so that these players aren't missing out on winning, because that's what they're doing at the end of the day. They're tarnishing the chance to win by committing all these penalties. Guru in the house. He's about to hop in here and talk with y'all for a little while. Being a 49ers fan, I can tell you guys have a solid offense, even though I hate you guys. What would you say is your biggest weakness on that team? Our solid offense, that goes all the way back to the most solid person in our whole front office. Damn, what's his name? I can't think of his name, but I'll get to it. But it's the guy, Will McClay. He's the one that scouts all the draft picks and basically gives the green light. Not the green light, but recommends the players that we should be looking out for in drafts. And that's how the Cowboys build their team, is through the drafts. And that's why Jerry always pays his kids, because if he drafts them, then he drafts them. Like, what do you think is the glaring weakness that people attack the Cowboys with? Right now, it's obviously the run game. And if not that, then it's just Dak, if you ask me. You can't say CD, Michael Gallup, and Schultz are a weakness, because, I mean, that's a solid little receiving core you got there. But I really think it's Dak trying to be something he's not, and that's just a glorified game manager. So I think those are our two biggest weaknesses: stopping the run and Dak. And the fact that we think, even though Micah Parsons can do it, why are we moving him from the edge rusher? Keep him in the edge rusher. We don't need to see so many coverage snaps. I understand. So you are calling for Cooper Kush? No, I'm not. I love Dak, but he's just been fucking up recently. No wide receiver 2. I think you're going to see Gallup emerge a little more. Should I trade Kyler and Jamal for Deshaun Watson and James Conner? I have Swift and need to win this week, and next week we'll need an RB with JT on a bye. I'm going to be honest with you. I think after this game, the Browns' schedule is kind of rough. They play the Texans, and then they play the Bengals, and then they play the Ravens, and then they play the Saints. All those are average, if not above average defenses. So yeah, I just think, I just don't think he's outside of the Texans game. He's not gonna have that big of a game. So I'd stay on Kyler and Jamal, especially with the way he's been scoring touchdowns. I have Swift and need to win this week and next week. We'll need a running back. I'd move Swift and keep Jamal at this point because Swift can still be shiny to somebody. You know what I mean? Cowboys' biggest weakness, I would say, is the run D. Most teams we can score on and get ahead, but if you play someone like the Niners or Titans, we can get smashed. Yeah, we're about to see. We played the Titans week 17, and yeah, I just think it's the want to stop the run. I think we can stop the run. It's just, it's like the desire to do it is what we're lacking right now. So focused on rushing the passer that teams are starting to zone in on the running on us. Prescott is awesome outside of his hairline. I couldn't complain about him. Sir Bong's not laughing. Romo would be ripping defenses apart with that receiving core. Bro, Romo would be ripping defenses apart with this team. Honestly. If you had Pollard, Zeke, CD, Cooper, I'm talking about last year. You had CD, Cooper, Schultz, Gallup, Pollard, Zeke. Like, bro, people underestimate. I'll say it to this day. All Romo needed was a Super Bowl, and I think he could have been. There's no way Romo wouldn't be in the Hall of Fame if he had one Super Bowl. He leads the Cowboys in every statistical category, basically. Romo was so much fun to watch, and he came up short a lot. I'm not gonna lie, but he was also in the regular season. He was clutch when it came to it. He had a lot of game-winning drives, and he's still up there in all-time passer rating. He's top 10. And we got a man that runs the nation, Spencer the Guru from Who Dat Nation in the house. How's it going, Guru?
Woo! What's up, AJ? Feeling good, man. Still trying to recover after that ugly L from Sunday, but we're getting there.
No, we were just talking. Honestly, I was just ranting a little bit on how I thought Romo was pretty underrated, if you ask me.
Yeah. I was listening. You know, I think he's a little underrated, but yeah, he just at the end of the day, it's a results-oriented business, and he's always come up short. So it's one of those deals. It's not always fair with the way things kind of play out. Should say pop out. I'm gonna say play out as far as careers and legacies and all that. Because if Romo could have maybe caught on with somebody that was built to win, kind of like Stafford did with the Rams, then his legacy would be slightly different. But yeah, I feel like he didn't have quite enough of accumulation of stats to be a Hall of Famer.
No, I just think if he would have, all I said was if he would have won one Super Bowl, he would have been in the Hall of Fame to me.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, they'll probably put Stafford in because he got the ring. But it's one of those deals.
To me, if he ever gets a bid in, it's because he leads the Cowboys in like every category statistically.
Yeah, it's just also though, like I think I don't know if one's necessarily going to get you in anymore because there's been so many great QBs. I mean, Troy Aikman had 3. He had 3, right, AJ?
Yeah, Aikman had 3.
Yeah, so it's like if you get more than 2, you're pretty much a shoe-in. Like Eli Manning, I don't really think Eli Manning's a Hall of Famer, but because
Eli Manning's a Hall of Famer.
Because he's got 2, he's going to get in, and also in his defense, he accumulated more stats than Tony Romo.
He got 2, and they were both on Brady. He's in.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm not. Yeah, he's in there. It's like, but the fifth. I think the closest comparison to Romo would be old quick release Phillip Rivers.
Yeah, I think
that's a close comparison. I think though Rivers gets the edge though because he had more stats accumulated because he played longer.
Huss says Romo was not underrated because of how much the Cowboy fans hyped him up. It's like with anything. It's like they would hype him up, but he was bad, and the Cowboys were the ones that would rip him up the most as well. So I mean,
that's what I was saying. He took a lot of heat from a lot of the Dallas fans. He had his loyalists, but he also had a lot of haters. What's up, sir? Bongs a lot.
Hall of Fame, not Hall of Very Good. Eli and Rivers aren't Hall of Fame. It's
Yeah,
just
I agree. They shouldn't be, but they
talent.
might because they
Talent,
let in some very good players.
talent doesn't equate to impact. If you ask me, like they wouldn't have won those Super Bowls without Eli, and I mean Eli wouldn't have won those Super Bowls without his team. But I mean, Eli was like part of the reason why they were there. Most of the reason why they were there. He was clutching the playoffs.
I mean, yeah,
man.
he was clutch. He made some big throws, but I feel like that he wasn't that much different than, let's just say, Joe Flacco. Like Joe Flacco got a ring. He was clutch, but I mean, he ain't getting in the Hall of Fame. He obviously didn't have the career that Eli had. But I'm just saying, in that moment, though, like a lot of quarterbacks could have led those Giants teams to Super Bowls. I'm not trying to totally shit on Eli, but I'm just saying, he was slightly above average. He was not at a Hall of Fame level, in my opinion.
Sure, Hustler. That's why Sean Payton was begging Parcells for Romo.
Wait, what? Oh, that must have been before he got Breeze.
Like I always say this, they should have.
Or maybe that was Peyton was on the staff, I think, back in the day.
I always said this, they should have let Romo take over that playoff run that Dak was a rookie. I don't know what they were thinking.
Yeah.
But that's just me. Spence,
Yeah,
you got a world globe, a map of the USA, and a world map. You a fucking teacher.
Fucking right. Yeah, then Marty was getting on me about that the other night. I like having these, man. I like to look up and be like, man, where should I travel next? That's all it is.
Tony Romo used to shred 500 yards, damn there all the time, but it was because the difference was so ass. Yeah, Guru in the building.
Oh God, what's happening?
They don't win the Super Bowls without one of the best D lines ever. That's true.
Yeah, Michael Strahan, Jason Pierre-Paul. That was O.C. Umenyiora. That was the real reason for their success. That's why I'm saying you could have put a lot of other quarterbacks on that team. You could have put Phillip Rivers, Big Ben, Joe Flacco, Matt Ryan, Matthew Stafford.
He just made the plays when they were
any
needed.
of those guys.
I mean, you could have put any of those guys, but Eli just made a lot of good plays in there.
Oh yeah, no, he did. So, and that's the thing. A lot of times, that separates the Hall of Famers from the Hall of Very Good is who can make.
I mean, it's not like he has bad stats either, right?
On the brightest stage, just like with Terrell Davis. Like Terrell Davis, when you just look at his career numbers, he's not even close to being a Hall of Famer, but because he did it on the biggest stage in those late 90s Super Bowls with Denver and Elway, he got in because he shined the brightest when it mattered the most.
I mean, it's not even that Eli Manning has bad stats either. I mean, his stats are good. So I think
his career stats ended up pretty good, but just I feel like they're on like a per year basis. Like if you compare him, like most of those years in the 2000s, who were the top 5 quarterbacks? Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre. Was Eli Manning ever in there? I don't ever remember him being in there. Big Ben was in there some years. Hell, even Matt Ryan was in some years, Matthew Stafford. But Eli had a lot of top 10 years, but never really any top 5s. And to me, if you're not top 5 at your position year after year, then you probably shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame. But just knowing how the writers vote, I know he's going to get in because they value those clutch moments a lot of times even more so than the cumulative career statistics.
For fucking up Brady's. And then Tino said, "Damn, you guys don't think Brady killer won't make it for fucking up
he's
Brady's
gonna make
perfect
it. He's
year."
Gonna make it. Yeah, he's gonna make it. And his last name's Manning. He's gonna make it.
When you watch the game, Eli Manning was not even aware they were Super Bowl champions.
He's definitely the dumb one of the bunch. That's for sure. And so you got Peyton, who's the Mr. Cerebral, and Cooper. Cooper was the one that had some brains to him, but he was a receiver though, and then had the career-ending injury, and then little brother Eli, just just kind of went along and
Bogart said
playing the 2 Super Bowls.
Bogart said, "Somebody shoot me the link. I'm about to pour a glass of wine."
Let's go.
See what I can send you the link on.
Okay, I can text. Oh, yeah, well, you have it, AJ. Yeah. Let's see.
The best running back Romo had fumbled at least twice a game. And then Hustler said Eli is fucking trash. How many times did he lead the league in interceptions?
Let's see. I just had his numbers pulled up. Yeah, 3 times. That's bad, bro. He led the league in picks 3 times. So he shouldn't be in. If I was voting, I
It's
wouldn't
'cause
vote for him.
we'll be real. It's because he has the Bulls. It's because he has the rings.
because he has the rings, I know that the writers, will vote for him. I'm not on the panel. Maybe one day I will be, but as of now, I'm not. So I won't get a say. But if I had a say, I would not vote for him. I'm sorry. I mean, if you lead the league in picks 3 times and you were never top 5 at your position, and sorry, you're not a Hall of Famer.
I feel that. And then says, let's see. Eli won a Super Bowl with the half half helmet catch.
Yeah, I mean, if David Tyree doesn't make that catch, he probably doesn't win that Super Bowl, and then his legacy is completely different.
Yeah, Murray was good, but Murray was only good for like a year or two. He had like decent
Yeah,
year.
he was.
He had that decent
Marion
year.
Barber, yeah.
DeMarco Murray had that decent year, and then he exploded one year, and then he just wasn't the same after that year. He exploded.
Yeah, I remember.
He had a decent year before they got Derrick Henry. He had like one, I think 1,000-yard season with the Titans, but after that, man, I'll tell you what. I remember how pissed everybody was that DeMarco Murray broke Emmitt Smith's record for most rushing yards in a single year for the Cowboys, and everybody was pissed because everybody loves himself some Emmitt.
Yeah.
Marion Barber was a shit. Rip. Still trying to find a way to get a link to Bogard because I don't have it on my phone.
And the Mo Alley Cox, baby. Yeah, he got the points I needed to hang on in that 32-man joint. Yes, sir. Mo Alley Big Cox. Pause. Yeah, I was kind of nervous there, though, because Jelani Woods was getting all the targets. I was like, damn. I was like, if he doesn't even get a fucking point, I'm going to be so mad. But he got it done. Yeah, because I needed that win. I'm basically, because at 32-man leagues, such a cutthroat deal with only 8 out of the 32 making the playoffs. I was basically I'm winning now. I got to win the next 2 to get in. Even then, I still might not get in. I'm in 11th place, but hopefully some others can fall. I think you're one of the ones I'm trying to leapfrog, AJ.
Yeah.
So, I won't root against you, man. Hopefully those others fall and we can both sneak in.
Yes, sir. Murray went to the Eagles and died. He sucked, yeah.
Yeah, he died basically when he left Dallas. He wasn't the same with Tennessee or the Eagles. Yep, that's big facts. Yeah, and I remember when he left, everyone was like, who's going to take over? And Darren McFadden rushed for 1,000 yards. That's how good that freaking Dallas O-line was back then.
Yeah. Actually, guys, an emergency just happened, and I'm going to have to end this early. My girl her car broke down, and I had to go pick her up. I know Bogart's about to hop on. We were just about to get into it, but some serious stuff just happened, and I'm sorry. That's why I've been looking at my phone up and down.
Oh, damn. Sorry to hear that, man. I mean, if you want, I could, I have the controls. I could wait.
Yeah, if you and Bogart could keep it going, I'd appreciate that.
Yeah, okay. What time you usually close? Around 10?
Yeah, around 10 or 10:30. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah,
guys.
no, you're good, man. You're good. Yeah, handle your business, bro. I hope she's all good. And we'll catch you on the next.
Later.
All right, man. All right, yeah. Get your girl. Yeah, for sure. That sucks. When life happens like that. So, but yeah, Bogey will be on a little bit. We can talk some shit. I'll hold it down till he gets in here. So, but yeah, that spread, Dallas 11-point favorites. Wow, that's a big spread, y'all. I'm thinking the Colts could cover that. I know Matt Ryan's a fuck up, but damn, that's it's a pretty big spread there. 11 points. Sheesh, that's a lot. What y'all think? Y'all think Dallas covers or the Colts? I'm kind of thinking the Colts cover. I think Dallas wins. And let's see what Bogey said. Just got the link, struggling to open this bottle of wine. Oh, shit. And the Colts are, I mean, I know they're trash right now, but 11 points, that's a lot of points in the NFL. I mean, the Panthers are trash, and they covered against Baltimore. I thought that was a sure thing. And, he is looking thin. He is. You're right, Marty. He is looking thin. He really is. Yeah, because he was a beefy boy. I mean, he was a freaking center. I mean, he was a big boy. Yeah, he's definitely cut a lot of weight since his playing days. But yeah, this spread will be interesting to see who can cover. Like I said, I think Dallas gets the dub. I'm not going to hate on them. I think they get this. I mean, like Huss said, the Colts have stunk. So what time is that? It's a regular. Yeah, it's funny. I had this book here that had like look ahead lines from before the season. And the Cowboys are only 3-point favorites before the season. Now they're 11-point favorites. Goes to show how the tides have turned. And the Saints and 49ers fan doing a Cowboy show. Yeah, we're luckily AJ's a nice guy, so we're gonna cut him some slack. If we could really go in on Uncle Jerry right now, but we'll cut him some slack. But, fuck the Cowboys. No, but anyway, yeah, that spread though is too much. I mean, it's just too much to me. If it was less than 10, I'd probably bet Dallas because I feel like they'll probably win by about a touchdown, maybe by 10. I don't see them though being able to just completely run away with this because they coming off? They're coming off 2 straight wins. They've got extended rest. Oh, that's another thing. That's the other thing. They've got Uncle Jerry's stepkids. Yep, we gotta hold it down. They're coming off. That's a good point that I just did this kind of thought about. Though honestly, I don't think I'd bet on this, and if I did, I'd maybe switch to Dallas because of the rest factor. Dallas will have a lot of rest. They'll have that extra rest, whereas the Colts will be on short rest coming off a Monday Night Football L. And here he is. Oh, God, scot-free. What's happening?
Yeah, hey, bro, don't tell nobody. I text him. He's going on a wild goose chase right now. Ain't nobody's car broke down. Because I came here to take over the Cowboys show.
No, Uncle Jerry's stepkids. We're taking over this
Uncle Jerry, where's my money?
we need our money, damn it.
I'm past saying give me the money.
Yes, us bastards need the money too, damn it.
Yeah, no, I'm just joking though, man. Hopefully everything's okay with his lady, you know what I mean? That shit is crazy, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially over, at night in Texas, bro. You know what I mean? You just come on. I didn't seen too many horror movies. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's like go ahead. That's all. Yeah, handle your business, bro. We'll hold it down, man. Because I know that's some serious shit. So hopefully all ends up good with that. Oh, bogey in the Matrix. Let's hope he can get back out of it. Oh, he's out. He's in. Oh, hopefully he can come back. But anyway, yeah, Derek, what's up, man? Let me see if he had any other topics prepared. Oh, Bogey's back. Okay.
Plug on me.
Damn it, the Matrix, bro. I think you're back now. Nope. For real. Yeah, get him out the Matrix, bro. Jeez. Derek just pulled up, man. Yeah, we're actually we're holding it down for AJ. He had an emergency, so he had to head out. But all right, let's get Bogey. All right, now you're back.
Yeah. They don't want me to take over the Cowboy show.
Right, yeah, the Matrix is like, man, fuck. Man,
They don't want me to do it. You hear me, Uncle Jerry? Hey, listen, I got to tell y'all. Cowboy.
Uncle Jerry is not fucking around. Bogey in the Matrix yet again. Oh my God. Uncle Jerry, bro. He's just being like, man, he's like, if it ain't AJ, you're in the fucking Matrix. I only let my own kids host. You bastard kids. Y'all don't get to fucking do this shit. But hey, I'm still doing it. He's cutting me a little side. I guess he feels bad being that I'm a fucking Saints fan. We're so down bad right now.
Okay,
we got two Bogarts.
Yeah.
We're seeing double. We're seeing double.
They can't stop me when I bring a whole bunch of us.
I remember that shit. I
what you gonna do now, Jerry?
I screenshotted it the other day. Let me see if I can pull it up. That shit was so funny. It was like 2 of you on the screen at once. I was dying. I was like, damn, they got 2 Bogarts. They got clones. And there he goes again. Man, the Matrix is a cruel-hearted bitch today. Jeez. But anyway, well, y'all just saw it. Yeah, Wi-Fi extenders give me money. I actually just got a Wi-Fi extender. I'd be right there with him in the Matrix if it wasn't for that. So, Jerry. For real, bro. I got to watch my ass. Uncle Jerry's going to be on to me. All right, let's try one more time. Matrix, give me money.
Here we go. No, Uncle Jerry, give me money. He's trying to push the button on me.
I know, right? Yeah, he's trying hard to kick you out. Probably because you're covering up his face right there. He wants everyone to see that beautiful Arkansas charm.
The Arkansas jaw.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I am Uncle Jerry. How about that?
Just be him, yeah.
Listen,
You can't beat him, be him.
I'm gonna run the Cowboys one day.
Y'all beat their ass every year, so it's like that's probably why he's so mad at you.
I'm telling you, listen, it's not our fault. I mean, the Cowboy fans I know, they were so excited to say, "Oh well, we didn't know we were supposed to let the referee touch the ball, and then we ran out of time." Like, no, you ran a draw there.
Yeah, exactly. That's big. That's Big Mike
bad
McCarthy.
Play calling.
Bad play calling. Mike McCarthy and Kellen
clock
Moore.
management.
I mean, jeez.
Shout out to my man, clock management.
Yeah. Clock management. He would have done a much better job there than Big Mike. Anyone could have. I mean, holy shit, a draw play, and then they had no timeouts, right?
None.
How could someone be that stupid?
And then they're like, they got this built-in excuse. Oh, well, the ref got in the way, and I didn't know we were supposed to touch the ball. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Derek is turned into a Cowboys bastion. What do you expect? We're Saints and 49ers.
We took over the show.
We took over. Let me see. Let me check his before we go too far down that rabbit hole. Let me see if he has any more topics for tonight. Let's see. Uncle Jerry's kids. No, I think that was the last one that
so wait, hold on. Let me get this straight. They don't think that we're Uncle Jerry's kids?
We're step kids. We're step kids.
I mean, we're just bastards.
Yeah, we're the bastard kids. Yeah, so of course we're gonna cut up. Yeah. Yeah, if they didn't lose 14 penalties. That's like the Saints, Crispy. I mean, we always lose games because of penalties. I mean, it's just at the end of the day though, you gotta hold yourself accountable. Like you've got to be more disciplined.
I do think their offensive line though in the past 6 weeks is really fucking good. And they're gonna get Tyron Smith back eventually.
Shit.
And
maybe this is their year.
Hey, bro, I'll be looking on the Chinese calendar. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how you tell what the kid's about to be. Because you know what I'm saying? I'll get into that later. But you know what I mean? Listen, not even the Chinese calendar predicts it, bro. They predict everything, bro.
Damn. Guess it's Crispy here. We're all his step kids.
I mean, I feel like I'm Crispy's actual kid. You know what I mean?
Right? Yeah, I'm the grandkid.
I think the timing's on. You know what I mean? Like, you might have had me at 11 years old. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I was your first. Me and AJ, we were your first two.
You know what I mean? You guys are my lost children.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, dude. Hey, listen, 20.
Yeah, RP Stu for sure.
Yeah, rest in peace of Stu, man.
Maybe they're gonna do it for Stu. Maybe their bum asses will actually win because of Stu.
I mean, Stu's out there. He's the 12th man, bro.
Yeah, for real. Stu's probably hollering at him like, man, y'all could. All right, now that I'm gone, y'all better fucking do it now, motherfuckers. Y'all couldn't do it while I was here. Well, I'm back now. I'm gonna fucking fuck y'all up if y'all don't. I'm gonna haunt y'all for the rest of y'all's existence if y'all don't get it done. So y'all better, Cowboys, Uncle Jerry, y'all better do it for Stu, bro.
Okay. You think like for Cowboy fans, just like everyone does, we live and then we pass on. Do you think Cowboy fans have like a cowboy heaven?
Yeah, with Uncle, yeah.
Where it's just like instead of an alarm clock, it's just like, how about them Cowboys?
It's their year every year. Yeah, every year it's their year.
It's like you go to the church of Tom Landry. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Everyone wears the cowboy hat. Yeah.
Right. Instead of a halo, it's just a star that floats over your head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the church. Yeah, I mean that sounds like paradise. If you're,
I don't think there's a Niners heaven. I'll tell you that much.
There's not. Damn. I don't know if there's a Saints heaven either. We're so.
But I'm pretty sure Uncle Jerry can afford to have, when I die, we're gonna have cowboy heaven. Right? Everybody's gonna want to die if you're going to cowboy heaven.
That sounds like a cult or something. If everyone's drinking the Kool-Aid, we're going to all
the Cowboy
we'll all
fans.
go to cowboy heaven
Is
together.
Cowboy Nation
y'all.
not a cult?
It got it. Yeah, with freaking Skip Bayless and shit.
Hey, the Niners are a gang, bro. If the Niners are a gang, the
Bang,
Cowboys are a
bang.
cult.
Bang,
The Cowboys
bang.
are definitely a cult.
Yes. Yes, definitely. And then the Saints are just like the freaking, we're the drunken fan base that's just like every year just always has some bullshit go against us. Or just like, what the fuck? Fuck it down. Fuck the NFL. Fuck this. Fuck the refs. We're the drunks at the bar.
But hey, you know what though? You guys got like the best yearly party, like no matter what.
Oh
like,
yeah,
like,
yeah, hell yeah. We party more than anybody. We're the top partying fan base, that's for sure.
I
We
mean,
turn
like
the
you know,
fuck
it's like
up,
what do you
B.
do when you want to cheer yourself up? Fuck it, let's go party, man.
Yeah,
Right?
for real.
And then
We
it's
had
like
a
when you
party
win,
about the
what do you do
no
when
call.
You go party when you win. So it's
Exactly. They had a big ass thing like for they call it the NOLA no call thing. They had this big ass like street protest, like fuck the ref. Everyone was like, partying it up, drinking.
Damn. Hey, don't be
They
a
really
ref. Don't be like a regular dude that just so happens to be wearing like a black and white striped shirt walking.
Oh, yeah,
down
your
the
ass
street
will
that
get
day,
jumped.
man.
Yeah, like on Bourbon Street. Oh, yeah, you best believe your ass get jumped.
Don't be getting off a foot like don't be like a kid. He works at Foot Locker. He steps out. He just got off of work. He's walking down Bourbon Street, and they got a goddamn fuck the refs parade going on.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That's him. He's the one that fucked us. That guy, get him. Get him. Yeah, like, I just got off work, bro. What the hell? I just going to grab a beer.
Oh, that's stupid. It's so funny. Hold on. I mean, that's stupid what I said, but hold on. Let's get back to it. So they have an act. What goes down at this parade?
Oh, at the there's just a lot of drinking, you know, a lot of hollering, just a lot of NOLA shit, bro. Just I didn't go. I wish I would have though. That shit was
and they have this
damn Sir Bongs threw a jab, more like Brokeback Kevin. He said sorry. Oh, I remember the meme.
Shit.
They photoshopped Tony Romo's head on the Brokeback Mountain cover or whatever. Is it Brokeback Quarterback?
and then
It was him and Uncle Jerry. They photoshopped the two of them on there.
And it's T.O. T.O. just comes in the mix. He's just crying. That's my QB. That's my quarterback.
My quarterback.
He was mad because he was humping on somebody else. That's what he was mad about.
Right, yeah, Uncle Jerry wasn't spreading the love.
I knew one of these days, if it wasn't me or me and someone else, in this case you, we were going to hijack this show at one point.
Yep, it happened sooner than we thought. It's like episode 3 or 4.
Yeah.
And it's already happened.
I'm telling you, I told these motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Hey, at the same time, you know what I'm saying? I'm probably jinxing my team. You know what I mean? But you know, it might not be our year. You know what I mean? So I'm not mad. I wasn't out here proclaiming it to be. You know what I mean?
Oh man, yeah, I want to say, I mean, shit, I feel like I have the right to talk shit. I mean, I've gotten so much shit. I mean, with being a Saints fan, it's like, bro, it's like, what karma ain't gonna fuck with me. We were already so down bad. It's like, what more can karma do to me at this point? Fuck, man, I've already gotten kicked in the nuts, punched in the face, freaking strip.
Okay, let's have this conversation.
Fuck, dude, this is
what would you rather?
Season.
Okay, you gotta choose.
All right.
Kicked in the nuts or punched in the face?
Oh fuck. Depends on like I think I'd punch in the face probably because that like depends on how hard because it's like if you get punched in the face it kind of and you might be a little swollen but if you get kicked in the nuts real hard that shit'll sting forever, bro. Like,
you know what? I think because I've had enough children already. I might take the kick to the nuts, B. You know what I mean? Maybe it'll calm the swimmers down. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
maybe because I'm probably gonna have like 3 more kids, bruh. And don't let me get rich. Then I'll have like 12 surrogates going simultaneously, bruh.
Oh my god, a million Bogarts running around. Tino, yeah, he's kicking me. He knows his choice.
Because you know what, bruh? I don't know, man. What if they break? What if I don't look like a recognizable man after that?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, because it's like, fuck, man. They literally like break your face, and then you're just like so fucked. Like, I mean,
Okay.
that's why it's a tough decision. I mean, both are insanely awful. Oh, just
Okay.
Patrick in the building. He wants to be a Jerry kid. I can get that family money.
Right? I mean, listen, I didn't send in my application several times. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think you were trying to submit it earlier when you kept getting stuck in the matrix.
Yeah, they said it's him again. You know what I'm saying? But,
Yeah.
but you know what, though? Here's something I'll say. Uncle Jerry, I think Uncle Jerry is too stubborn because he sees other teams, organizations like the Rams, they just buy their fucking championship. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it's the questionable things like trading away Cooper, you know what I'm saying? And you know, to save however much, 10 million on the cap. I forget what it was. You know what I'm saying? I think they might even took a $20 million cap hit. I don't know. I'm not a Cowboy fan. So
I forgot.
I'm not going to fault myself for knowing this, but like getting a 5th round in return. And you know what I mean? It's just, these things are funny style to me. You know what I mean? Like,
as far as like what, so it was like, so he saw the Rams, like, why wouldn't he have kept Cooper then if he was in that, like, the Rams bought a championship, like, why can't I? To me, he would have kept Cooper.
Yeah, or like, you know, even, you know, your in-house guys.
Denied about 10 minutes ago, your application. Damn. Crispy's the gatekeeper. Yeah. Oh, shit.
Oh, no, I'm gonna grab a napkin.
Oh, good.
My cup is cracked.
Oh, shit. But yeah, that's a good question. I mean, yeah, on a serious note, yeah, why did the Cowboys trade Amari Cooper? I think it had to do with the locker room tension with him and Dak Prescott, the whole Black Kirk Cousins comments and all that. I think had a lot to do with it. I think it was just he was kind of had wore out his welcome over there. And so they figured it was time to start fresh, and then they gave Gallup the big extension. The only issue is, though, they didn't really replace Cooper because, I mean, they had Gallup last year. They had CD, but you need 3 receivers in this league, and they're kind of paying for it. I mean, because Noah Brown has had a few moments, but he hadn't been that good. Jalen Tolbert has been a no-show to rookie. James Washington been a no-show, been injured all year, so it's like, they didn't really replace Amari Cooper. If they bring in Odell Beckham, then that changes things, which it's looking like they probably will, assuming Odell doesn't end up in a bunch of shit over that airplane thing, which I don't think he will. That didn't sound too serious. I would think he'd still sign with Dallas, but I don't know, man. That's another thing. Jerry saw the Rams do that, so he'll probably want to do that and bring Odell in. But the question is, can that happen 2 years in a row? I mean, last year was kind of a fluke year as far as like the top seeds. Green Bay got knocked off and Tampa Bay got knocked off. You know, the Rams did their job by knocking off Tampa Bay. But in most years, they would have had to travel to fucking Lambeau in the NFC Championship, where instead they got to host it against, as Bogey walks back in, his Niners, who, let's be real, the Niners weren't quite built to go to the Super Bowl last year. So
you know what's funny is so we played the Niners.
Getting mad at me, sorry, bro.
Hey, look at this. We played the Cowboys, right? And I remember I'm doing the show with Huss. Shout out to Huss, by the way. And I go, man, our glaring weakness is our fucking secondary, our outside corners. Like they should shred us with Cooper and Lamb. And then they attempt to do that, then completely get away from it. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't get that. And then we play Green Bay. They do the same thing to us the first drive, if y'all remember that game against Green Bay.
Yeah, Devontae Adams. Yeah, look like y'all are going to get killed. And then y'all whoop that ass after. Oh, Bogey in the Matrix. Or is it me this time?
Damn. Bring me back. There I am.
All right. Yeah, I think you got flipped there.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you're back. Yeah, I was wondering because I think I'm not in the Matrix. Okay.
Yeah, no, it was me. No, but see, listen, last year, everybody should have known to attack the Niners secondary. By the time we got to the NFC Championship, Sean McVay was like, "This is what we're doing." You know what I mean? He knew. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he knew. Yeah, he studied the film and was able to exploit it at that point.
Yeah, I mean, it was a glaring, obvious weakness this year. I think the obvious weakness for the Cowboys is they can't stop the run. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because they got gashed by. They didn't really get gashed by Saquon. I mean, they contained him, but they still gave up some on the ground. And in the week before, yeah, they contained Minnesota. Yeah, Green Bay got to him on the ground.
I'm saying, I think if they watch when they play Tennessee.
Oh, Dallas plays Tennessee.
The Cowboys.
Oh yeah,
right?
they do. Yeah, they do. Week. That's fantasy championship week on a Thursday.
Watch that, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, King Henry, bro. King Henry's ready for that one. He's gonna run all over him.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, they got.
It's the key. Go ahead.
I mean, I think this year is going to show you that, like, when you get into the playoffs, you're going to have to be able to run the ball.
Oh yeah, I think the key is too. A lot of it has to do with just how the bracket draws. Just who they draw. If they get to draw a team that's not that great, running the ball, they'll probably be okay. But if they have to draw, if they draw Tampa Bay, I think that's a good matchup for them.
Like when you look at Tampa Bay or look at the
Which
Chargers,
is probably what they will draw because it's looking like Dallas probably be the 5 seed and Tampa will probably be the 4. So that's a good opening draw, most likely.
Yeah, and the Cowboys, they already kind of trounced the Buccaneers early this year.
Yeah, they ended up losing. Yeah, it was real. No, they got.
But that was the Dak injury game.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so you can't really go by that. I think if there's a rematch, Dallas will trounce the Bucs because I think with that run, the run defense. I mean, Tampa can't run. I mean, Rashad White's looking pretty good, but a lot of what he did was with his through the air for fantasy. It wasn't a whole lot of rushing, and Leonard Foreskin hadn't been able to run the ball, and their O-line has been trash. So you're back now, Bogey.
Yeah, no, I was listening to you.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I was just saying, I think if there's a rematch, Dallas whoops that ass. I really do. I think they pummel Brady. Micah Parsons is gonna have a field day against that beat up O-line.
Yeah,
and I think they win that shit by double digits. If I'm Dallas, I'm licking my chops. So I'd almost rather face Tampa than I don't know if I'm. Maybe it is my bias here, but if I'm Dallas, I'd almost rather face Tampa than the goddamn Saints because with the Saints, it's like with Taysom Hill, bro, you never know when he might bust a big one.
I mean, it's so crazy that the Saints, dude, even the Panthers are only like a game and a half.
Yeah, it's insane. I mean, as down bad as the Saints and Panthers have been in Atlanta, they all still have a chance.
If the Falcons don't, get the ball hit up in the air and get picked off, the Falcons are driving right there. They'd
be in first place.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? So
that's actually because that's the draw that the Cowboys don't want because Atlanta can run the ball, bro, with Carter Roy, Pimpin, Patterson, Tyler Algier, Marcus Mariota. They can run the football. Al-Boo-Boo, yeah, they can run the ball.
Right?
They don't want Atlanta. If I'm Dallas, I want Tampa Bay. Bring on Brady's bitch ass. I mean, because they're one-dimensional. Atlanta can run, bro, and that's Dallas's weakness. So yeah, I mean it's so bad. I mean, 5-6 leading the division. That's just that's the church of Tom Brady for you. He Tino doesn't want. You see, yeah. I mean, I'm not even a Dallas fan. I don't know that. Yeah, it's just a matchups thing. I mean, y'all don't want ATL, bro. ATL can run the football. Arthur Smith, he was part of what helped King Henry become as great as he was. I mean, he was on that Titan staff. He knows that. I think it's that zone run scheme that's really effective. So yeah, I mean, it's the playoffs. So I mean, it's like I think obviously Dallas matches up great against Minnesota as we saw in that game. So that'd be a good draw for them in the second round. The ideal playoff scenario for Dallas would be Tampa Bay round 1, Minnesota round 2, and then NFC Championship. I don't know who I'd rather out of your Niners and Philly. Probably Philly because of their inexperience, although they can run it with Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, I think I think it'll be like fantasy, like
Damn, Bogey, the Matrix is just slaughtering him. Yikes. Well, I'll wait for him to come back there, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, I would probably it's a division thing, so I think I'd probably rather Philly because it's like the Niners. The Niners, man, this after last year, man. If I'm a Dallas fan, I'd want no part of the Niners, no part of it.
Man, my Niners are catching too many injuries at the wrong time, bro.
That just seems like that's the curse with your Niners, man. Other Shanahan, you always have a lot of talent on paper, but it
Physical
just seems
team.
like every year a bunch of yeah, the Raging Cajun out again. It's just man, it sucks.
I mean, we're a running ass physical team on both sides of the ball. You know
Yeah,
what I mean,
yeah, Kittle's always hurt, so it's
Yeah.
like it's the Debo's banged up a lot.
Mhm. Our offensive line would be mauling so much that they hurt others than themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but geez, here's a question for you: are the Niners too physical? Because sometimes it's like if you're that physical, you
Yeah,
can
man. I mean,
like,
even
fuck, if you can't stay healthy, it's kind of
I think our
hurts you to end
biggest
up being that physical.
I think our biggest finesse player, like our finesse player that we have on offense is like Brandon Ayuk. Otherwise, it's like Debo. He's a fucking brawler. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Kittle's a bouncer. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, y'all got
our offensive
CMC
line is
now.
mauling.
CMC's a little more finesse. I feel like.
Yeah, I guess you could say that too. Yeah.
That's then I mean that's honestly it's like I guess I get why the Panthers did it, but it's just like bro, I mean getting CMC to the Niners, that's the shit that's just like fuck, man. It's like if y'all don't do it with him, it's like I mean y'all got all the pieces.
I mean they might know something we don't know.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe they were just fed up with all his injuries. You know, maybe they saw his medical history and were like, fuck this. We need to get rid of this guy. That's kind of how I felt in the Dynasty joint, that trade I made with Bertie Mac. I just felt like CMC was a ticking time bomb. I wanted him off my shit.
Yeah, and I wasn't mad at that trade at the time. I got really mad at myself that I didn't try to, like, I bet you I could have, like, shot you Olave at the time. You know what I mean? Before I traded.
I ended up getting Olave in that league. I ended up the trade with Bertie Mac was I got Aaron Jones and Hollywood Brown for CMC and Kittle, and then later on I got Olave for Josh Palmer.
But I guess I can't be mad at myself for not shooting an offer because I didn't want him. It's not until he gets to the Niners I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, actually, I made the trade before he got to the Niners. I made the trade while he was on.
I think it was like a week or two prior.
Yeah, it was right before the actual trade.
And I already heard all the rumors, and I was already like making a proclamation that if he gets traded to my Niners or nobody, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
he definitely wanted to come home to your Niners because I mean, with the family ties, a Cali kid, his dad Ed McCaffrey and all that. Like,
Shanahan actually Shanahan's first game as the Niners head coach, 2017, was at home versus the Panthers, and he walked over to the other side because he knows Christian McCaffrey because they just have a history, right?
Yeah.
And he said, "Man, I wanted to draft you." But
yeah.
He was like, but you're too expensive, you know what I mean? As far as like draft capital, you know what I mean? And he goes, I'll just wait 6 years and I'll get you when you're cheap.
And he did.
He wasn't cheap though. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's true. He should have. What he should have done is, hell, who'd y'all take in that draft? He should have just dropped their nuts and selected McCaffrey. Because y'all took that guy that didn't end up panning out, that Solomon Thomas. Yeah, and he was a bust.
Love the name though, Solomon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, the fact is, he didn't. He may have like a couple.
He did not pan out.
But yeah, he was the third overall pick, and like he sucked. He was horrible for y'all.
I like to believe that we've been having bad karma ever since for bamboozling the Bears.
Yeah, that's true. Y'all bamboozled the Bears, and then y'all bamboozled yourself by drafting Solomon Thomas.
We knew they wanted Trubisky, so we brought him in for a workout, and was like, "Hey, look at us, Bears."
Yeah, and y'all freaking fleeced them.
Yeah, bro.
And they could have, and it's even crazier to think about. To think if y'all and the Bears would have played the cards right in hindsight, to They would have
Patrick
taken
Mahomes?
Patrick Mahomes, and y'all would have taken CMC.
I mean,
Imagine that.
I think the Chiefs, right? The Chiefs traded up, right? To like,
yeah, they traded up out of the Saints because they
it's
knew
like
the
11
Saints
overall?
wanted him. 10 overall. The Saints
10
were
overall.
11. And
Okay,
then the
the Saints
Saints
were
took
11.
Lattimore.
And they knew that Sean Payton wanted the fuck out of
Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
And you know, I heard through the grapevine, it was actually Drew Brees who leaked it. He was like, he called the Chiefs like, listen, bro, they want him, bro.
yeah, because Drew wanted to keep playing. Drew wanted that second
He's like, they're trying to
ring.
get rid of me, bro.
Drew wanted that second ring, and then boom, karma comes around, and Breeze doesn't get the second ring.
I mean, you know, that year, this is what's crazy about that though, right? Because that year, or was it the following year? I mean, shit, they were supposed to get there, bro.
Yeah, the following year, 2018, was the year with the Nola no call. That was the year it was like basically served up on a platter for them. They were the 1 seed at a great.
Do you remember the date of that game? My son was born January 12th. That 2019. And
okay, it was the 20-something. The NFC
games.
Championship weekend's always right around my birthday.
Oh yeah, okay, that's right. It was the NFC. Okay, so I was already at home then, because I just remember like, oh yeah, I watched Wild Card Week in the hospital. I think it was like the Chiefs. It was like the Chiefs. Oh, it was divisional. It was the Chiefs and the Colts game. I remember watching.
Oh yeah,
that.
where they slaughtered Andrew Luck. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a rain. It was like a rain game.
Yeah, and Mahomes, and then in the championship, Mahomes went up against Brady, and we what the.
Yeah, and they fucking.
Yeah,
you know, did you hear about what Brady did after that game? Like, this is not even a cap. You know what I mean? Like, he actually
what did he do?
Like, so he went into the Chiefs locker room.
Uncle Buck.
What up, Uncle Buck? He went into the Chiefs locker room, bro. And like, I mean, what are they gonna do? Deny him, right? You know, security's there. He's like, all right, let him in. He walked up to Patrick Mahomes and was like, "You're the next guy, bro." Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think he was like on a high horse, because I don't think he was like doing that because he meant it. I think he went in there to kind of rub it in his face, like, hey, I'm Tom Brady. I could walk into your locker room and tell you this. You know what I mean? Because Patrick Mahomes has told this story. You know what I mean? Like, he's like, I was changing, and then they're like, hey, Tom's here. He wants to talk to you. And you know what I mean? It's like, that's fucking unheard of. You know what I mean?
You know what I think it was? I think he did, because I think Brady genuinely felt that. He probably was like, fuck, I mean, they damn near had us, bro. I mean,
D Ford.
This kid's it, bro. Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah, wasn't that the thing where they called it was like offsides or something?
And it wasn't a bad call. He was dumbass offsides. You know what I mean? And on that play, they picked off Brady, and that would have been the game right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, penalty, offsides, first down, and then they go and then they score, and then now Mahomes has to get them in the field goal range. And in 2 plays, bang, bang. I remember one of them was to Demarcus Robinson. It was like a 40-yarder. I was like, boom, there they are. They're already in field goal range. And then Buckner kicks them into overtime. They lose the coin flip, and that's it. It's a wrap.
Yeah. Brady won it at that point. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They go hurry up. Up tempo, all the way down, and bang, bang, bang. James White's in there.
Yeah, that's when we thought the curse of Andy Reid would never be broken. It was like, fuck, man, another Belichick over Andy Reid. Andy Reid's never going to win one. But then the next year, he avenged it against your Niners.
Yeah, and he beat the storybook Titans to get there. Because the Titans, like, here's the thing, this is why I respect Patrick Mahomes so much, bro. Like, and I'm pretty sure, like, there's a bunch of 10-year-old and 9, 10, 11-year-olds that became lifelong Chiefs fans that day, or just that entire playoffs, because he was down double digits every game.
Oh, yeah, that was the year with the Texans where they were down 21-0.
24 in the first quarter.
Yep, in the first quarter.
And you know what was crazy? The Chiefs that year, they were the highest scoring offense in the second quarter. So they go into the half, they're already winning, bro.
Yeah, they're already winning. Yeah, that shit was
a wrap,
insane.
bro. You know what I mean? And then they played against the Browns. Oh, not the Browns. Who did they play? Oh yeah, that's right. They were the number 1 seed. So that was the first game. Then they play against Tennessee. They're down double digits early. You know what I'm saying? They come back from that, and then they're down, 20-10 or 20-0 to my Niners.
Yeah, they were down bad, and then they came back again, bro. Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill. I remember I bet on that game. I bet on the Chiefs, and I was sweating, and I was like, fuck, man, come on, Mahomes, work your magic. And sure enough, he did. That was sweet.
I mean, the 3rd and 17, that shit was killer, bro.
Yeah, didn't Jimmy fuck up or something at one point? That was like
he overthrew Manny Sanders.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah, it was nothing. Manny Sanders, had dusted the defender, bro, and it was all green to the house. And at that time, it was 20-17. And here's the thing: is like it's all hypothetical. But if we get that touchdown right there, then we can play our style of defense. You know what I'm saying? To keep Mahomes, because once they scored and we're playing from behind, the pass rush isn't as imminent, and it was just all bad. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was just kind of fell off. Like, it's just the curse of Shanahan, bro. Like with the Falcons 28-3.
I think the Cowboys, while we're on the Cowboys show, I think they, they should really look at the curse of the Niners and realize that they have fucking McCarthy, bro. McCarthy's a curse too.
Yeah, well, McCarthy did win one, at Rodgers. He did win one.
But see, how did they win it? On the back of a defense.
Yeah, that's the thing, though. It's like, that's the thing with a lot of these. It's like most of these that win it. Like last year, the Rams, Stafford did okay, but a lot of it was the defense. Same thing with Burrow and the Bengals getting there. A lot of it was the defense.
I got to give props to Stafford. With the game on the line, he hits Cooper Kupp with a no-look. What the fuck?
Yeah, that was clutch. I think it was one of those things. He was finally free of Detroit, and it unlocked it, bro. Like, it just unlocked it.
You know what, too? When I know Stafford was dealing with the elbow this year, and then the bad offensive line and all the injuries. And
he was fucked from the start. Yeah.
But I just feel like he also didn't give a fuck. He got one.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I think it was a cool idea. Like, yeah, man, let's go defend this title. But I don't think he gave a fuck that is going.
Yeah, I think the whole Rams team didn't give a fuck. That's why they're so terrible.
Only one that's really mad right now is Bobby Wagner. He's like,
yeah, because he's the one that went over
here.
Yeah,
came over here for some bullshit.
Yeah, he just should have just stayed on the Seahawks. So when they released him, though, he didn't really have a choice in the matter.
But see, that's the thing is that he had the choice to go where he wanted to go. Maybe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he could have just taken a pay cut probably and stayed.
No. Yeah, he could have stayed there for cheaper, but he also had the choice.
Yeah, he wanted. He thought that the Seahawks were, in rebuilding mode. So he was like, "Fuck this! I'm going to a team that's in it to win it." And then, the Rams are awful. As Patrick said, they shit the bed this year. That's putting it lightly. So, bogey in the Matrix. Yeah, no, the Rams, it's just the Super Bowl hangover on steroids. A lot of teams go through it. Normally, it's the Super Bowl runner-up, but this year, it's not. The Bengals are firing on all cylinders. They Burrow, bro.
The Bengals came out really flat early on, though, because their offensive line was like, you had 3 new guys.
It could have been a Bill. Wow. Wagner.
Wow. But you know what, though? You had, what is he going to do over there? You had Milano.
Yeah, he wouldn't really Edmonds. Yeah, I guess he could have all played. But they don't really play many 3 LB sets, so there wouldn't really been room for him.
That's what I'm saying.
I think Uncle Buck says can't see. Oh. Bogey, I hope I'm not in the Matrix. I don't think I am. I think it's just Bogey. But I think, though, that's probably something I should put a bow on this thing. If Bogey comes back, we'll close. If he doesn't, I'll just close it. So, but yeah, any more Cowboys Colts thoughts? Looking at it closer, I'm thinking the Cowboys could cover. I'm not going to bet it, though. 11's too much. But Bogey, what you think before we sign off, B? What do you think of this spread here? Cowboys -11. Who are you picking?
Who they playing again?
Colts. They're home against the Colts.
I almost just want to take the Colts because I feel like this is going to be like a lower scoring game.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking too. I don't think Colts win, but 11, that's a lot of points. I kind of think it's a short week, though, for the Colts, and Dallas will be on a long week, so that could help, but I don't know. Just my gut feeling is saying take the points with the Colts, but the logical side of me saying to take the Cowboys, but I'm going with my gut. Colts going to cover. Sorry, Uncle Jerry.
Here's the thing. 11 points is a lot, and what's funny about it is that Dallas' defense can score.
That's true. That's
you know
true.
what I mean.
Yeah, Micah Parsons might sack the shit
up.
out of Matt Ryan, and Scotty Boy. Shout out to Scotty Boy. He said Cowboys going to destroy Ryan and the Colts. They could.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, it has all the makings. Just 11. You need a 12-point. You need a 12-point a margin here to cover that. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. That's a lot, B. I mean, especially if it ends up kind of a lower scoring game.
Especially if JT can get off and if they get a good drive, a good Colts drive where they're running the ball well, that's like 6-7 minutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
And it's like, you know what I'm saying? But they rarely get those drives like that. I'm just saying, like, it has the makings to be a lower scoring game. So it's like, what are we looking at? 14-3? That sounds doable, right? Maybe the Cowboys cover like that.
Push, yeah. I like this idea, Patrick. Cowboys on the money line, put it in a parlay. Yeah, I like that because I'm pretty sure the Cowboys will win. So yeah, I like that.
Yeah, but I just don't like.
Tino thinks they cover. Saturday's got them fired up. Yeah, I agree.
See what I'm saying? Like, I mean, what 6-14, 6 to. You know what I mean?
I don't know if it's going to be quite that. I'm kind of thinking like 20-14, 20-13 kind of.
See, I don't even think they score like that though. That's the thing.
You think so you're saying smash the under then? Because I think the total is there probably is around 40. So if it's that low, you're saying the under is a lock.
The Colts defense is they're pretty good.
You know that's the thing. It's pretty. They're not elite though.
No, they're not.
And the Cowboys have a lot of talent on offense, so I don't see them completely shutting Dallas down. The total at Caesars is 43.5. Yeah, I'd take.
So they got a lower scoring too.
I'd take the under.
You know what I mean?
The points with
really
the
lower scoring is when you get into like 38, right?
That's what I'm saying. That's not one of the super low totals. I mean, 43.5 is on the lower end, but it's not super low. Like for example, Saints Bucks 40. That's fucking low. That might be the lowest of the week. No, actually, Ravens Denver. Lowest of the week, 38.5.
See, that's and because they assume these motherfuckers are gonna take the air out of the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in Baltimore, so the wind's bad.
It's one of those ones. I'm glad I'm in the spread tournament where I can make a pick. I'm not putting any money on that, and even money line Cowboys. That's cool. You definitely gotta throw it in the parlay because it's like you're not winning too much money, you're just taking it.
That's what they'd have to do like a 3-4 team parlay because on the money line, what's the line? It's you're not going to win anything. It's minus 600. You'd have to bet 600 just to win 100. No value there. No value whatsoever.
No. Yeah, that's just like if you believe it's a lock, that the Cowboys just win the game outright. Then throw it in. Throw it along with two other bets that you feel are a lock, right? Like some that are like I like the Jets to cover this week.
The Great White Hope. The Great White Hope.
But also it's just like Kirk Cousins is funny like that, bruh. You know what I mean? But especially when he plays against a Robert Saleh defense, bruh, it doesn't matter if he's with the Jets this time. The handful of times that we played against Kirk Cousins with the Niners, we just fucked him up.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Damn. I think it's that's true. So I'm thinking, the Jets could cover. The Saints might cover. I mean, the Saints have owned Tom Brady, although the spread's now only 3 points, 3.5.
Was this the first time in the regular season Tom Brady beat y'all earlier this year?
Yeah, it was. It was.
And that was one of those single touchdown passing games for Brady.
Yep.
Yeah, we had far too many of those this year.
Yes, he has.
Yeah.
Shit, I mean, hell, the Texans, bro. I mean, +7 and Watson. Like, I think Watson might come back a little rusty. They might cover that.
You know, I thought about this today. Earlier on Fantasy News today, I was talking about how, you know, when you look at guys like Carson Wentz or Russell Wilson, or, you know, just the new QBs in the new team, you know, it didn't really look that great.
No, yeah, a lot of times it sucks because you gotta
Yeah.
you gotta learn, get the chemistry
And
down.
then it's like, here's Watson, who's only been able to come back to practice last week.
yeah,
You know what I mean? I'm like, are they secretly off, you know, in the frolicking the fields, practicing together? No.
right.
You know what I mean? So but it's the Texans and it's revenge. So like, I'll just throw everything I said out the window 9 times out of 10 because I like crazy shit like that.
Yep. And then Crispy said Chiefs Broncos game on December 11th is getting flexed by another game, Sunday night game. Yeah, I heard about that. I'm pretty sure
Because what are they going to give Russ?
The game was like the Dolphins and somebody. The Dolphins and Chargers. That's what it was. Dolphins and Chargers. Yeah, we don't want Russ in prime time anymore. Fuck
I know,
that.
bro. It's so
That's
like
so gross.
fuck. And then
Broncos country. Let's ride.
Let's
What
ride.
the fuck? Oh, go
And
back
then
to
it's like-
Sierra and a whack pussy. Get out. Get off my TV screen, bro. We don't want you in prime time.
I can't stand Russell Wilson. Fuck him.
No one can stand him. He's like the most hated man in the NFL now. He's overtaken Brady and Rodgers for that title. Everyone just hates
They
him. At
hate
least
him
with
for being. They
for
hate
me,
him
it's
for
so
being over
fucking
nice.
corny. Like at least with Brady and Rodgers, you can be, yeah, they've got that savage in them. They're kind of like they're not the nicest
Real
guys. They're like,
serious.
exactly. They're like Russell Wilson is just he's that.
Okay,
just that,
look at this, bro.
Oh,
If we're in the
corny.
apocalypse, if we're in the cold apocalypse, and we got to go out there in the killing fields and kill to live, I'm not looking at Russell Wilson like, bro, let's ride. You know what I mean? Like he ain't. No, he does not. I don't think he has the killer instinct, bro.
No, Russell Wilson would literally, he would just like sit behind a boulder or whatever and just hope that all the shit blew up around him and then he could walk out and be like, see, told y'all I'm still here.
I
Let's
told
ride."
y'all to stay behind the boulder.
Exactly. Yeah, he would just hide. Where Brady and Rodgers, they'd be like, let's go to fucking war. Like Brady would freaking just like be killing everybody. Rodgers would he'd be the sneak attack. He'd be on his ayahuasca and just sneak up on you and stab you like just real slowly and be
his
like, I
spirit would leave
meditated.
his
I
body
meditated
and
about
fight in
this
battle.
kill. I meditated about this. It was meant to be on my spiritual journey. I had to do it to survive.
Bro,
Another day,
Aaron Rodgers would meditate in his house and then astral project his soul into the killing fields. And he would be like a ghost, but not, and just murking fools.
Oh, what? Yeah. Yeah, he'd be hiding, but he'd still be murking fools. He wouldn't be like Russ and just be a coward.
You know, oddly enough, I think I would go to war with Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, Corky Kirk, bro, he'd just be out there like slanging. He'd just be like,
Swinging a battle axe.
yeah.
You remember when Kobe?
Corky white boy, bro. Fuck it. Them Corky, you gotta watch them Corky white boys, bro. They
Remember
be
when
cutting
Kobe
up.
came out, bro? I said when COVID came out.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait, what is
Like
this?
it
a
was a new
movie,
album?
TV show? Yeah, what is it?
Like it was
Album?
a new series. Well, listen,
Yeah,
when
COVID came
when
out.
COVID
That's funny.
debuted, remember they asked Kirk Cousins and said, well, what do you feel about this? He said, if I die, I die. You know what I mean?
Corky Kirk, bro.
I was like, oh
Kirk
shit, bro, I'm
Cousins.
going to war with that motherfucker, man.
Yeah, him and Rodgers, they wouldn't take the vaccine.
Hell no.
Natural immunity.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Oh shit.
the corkiest of the corky, bro. You know what I mean? It's like, you don't need it, bro. You got corky 19. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, he's got 10 chains on doing his. He don't need no vaccine.
Doing his gritty offbeat. He's like,
Yes. And Uncle Buck, before we sign off, Uncle Buck had a question for us. If a super flex, I'm assuming TB12 Cousins, Mike White, sit one.
damn.
I'm sitting TB12.
TB12.
Against the Saints, bro. I'm sitting TB12
I
for
will
sure.
say, I love angry Tom Brady off a loss.
I don't know if I do anymore. He's not been
Well, like-
himself.
Yeah, but I didn't say I didn't say love that, so I want to keep him. I'm just saying I love angry Tom Brady.
Oh, yeah. I love seeing
But
him
you're right.
mad.
You
Yeah,
never-
I love it
you know?
too. Yeah, I thought he meant for fantasy. I was like, I don't know, not really. But yeah, in real life, I love it. I hope he stays angry. I hope he throws all the tablets and all that shit. I'd love that. I'd love to get in his head again. But Bogey, he's back. He's back.
Oh, and I'm out again?
No, you're back now. Matrix didn't get you much. Didn't hit you down too bad there. So yeah. But yeah, Mike White and Corky Kirk, bro. I think that's gonna be a shootout. I would definitely start both of them. At 45.5's the total there. Vegas sees a good amount of points there. Saints Bucks 40. Vegas doesn't see many points there. So I'm gonna go with, and even without that, not even looking at the totals, I'd still go with Cousins and in the Great White Hope. And Patrick says Russell Wilson is like hating Coldplay. Yeah.
I like Coldplay.
Yeah, I was about to say, I mean, I don't know. They're just Coldplay, I feel like it's kind of like just like they're okay, you know, where Russ
they got the one
Russ
song.
Sucks. Russ is not even, he's not even on Coldplay's level.
Don't
Russ
you
is
disrespect
terrible.
Coldplay like that.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Coldplay's not that down bad. Come on now.
That was when I ruled the world.
Oh, that was Coldplay?
Isn't it?
Oh yeah, I fuck with that song. If that's all they know, then that's definitely not. I'm not comparing them to Russ.
Yeah,
I got that saved. I have that song saved. Yeah, that was Coldplay. Yeah. Viva la vida. Yeah, that's a good song.
I sampled that joint. I wanna check out Bogart Scott Free. The View is sick. It's a video out on YouTube.
Boogies again.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, Coldplay's sick.
Hell yeah.
They really just got that one. That's the only one I like.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, they got that other one that's pretty good, Paradise. It's a little more of a pop song, but I kind of fuck with it. Yeah, it's like one of those, it's kind of like a floater kind of song. It's like, Paradise.
For some reason I can't explain.
Yeah, that's my favorite, though. That's what I fuck with. I fuck with that one. Yeah.
But that was when I ruled the world.
Yeah, I love the intro to that with that. That's badass. That's badass.
I sampled that shit, bro.
Yes, I love that shit.
That shit's so tight.
Yeah, it's like you're all like going it's like the album covers like them like going to war. It's like a war anthem kind of shit. Like they're at the I got it here. Yeah, they're like going to war. Check this shit out. That's pretty dope. So yeah, let's see. But yeah, Russell, I was trying to think who would be Bogey's the music brain around here. Bogey, who in music who's the Russell Wilson of music?
Oh, okay. You ready for this?
Yeah.
All right, wait for it.
I think I might know where you're going with
Nick
this.
Cannon.
Oh, Nick Cannon. I thought you were gonna say Drake.
Fuck no. Drake.
Yeah, at least Drake's successful. Yeah, Drake's better than Russ, but yeah, Nick Cannon.
Yeah. Corny as fuck.
Yeah, I've never listened to Nick Cannon. I mean, I've heard a few Drake songs. But I've never listened to Nick Cannon. I mean, I've definitely heard of him. You know, he's always in the public.
Nick Cannon's music
I've never
whack.
listened to his music. Never listened to it, and I don't think I will after. If he's the Russell Wilson of music, I'm definitely not listening to that shit.
Oh, I know. Scratch that.
Ooh, peanut butter and jelly. What's up, peanut butter?
What
and
up?
Jelly.
Hey, it's motherfucking, it's Sierra, bro. Russell.
Oh, it's Sierra. No wonder they're a couple. No wonder they're a couple then. She's the Russell Wilson of music. They're both corny as fuck.
Yeah. You know, I would say.
Damn, Matrix again. Fuck. Matrix is not doing us any favors tonight. Nick Cannon is hilarious. I mean, yeah, he's got to be funnier than corny Russ.
Yeah.
Oh, who else he said? Yeah, he said Sierra.
You know what I'm saying?
That's hilarious.
Sierra got a whack pussy, bro.
Yeah, and it's Future. Yeah, that's why Future is like, man, I ain't hitting that no more. And then Russ in there. Here comes Russ.
Hey, but Future does so many designer drugs. He woke up, didn't he? He's like, did we do it? And she was like, I'm pregnant. He was like, for real? He's like, and she's like, we've been sleeping together for 9 months. For real? And Future just. You know, so
man, it must be nice to be on that level. Fuck,
yeah,
Lil Yachty. I fuck with some Lil Yachty songs. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay,
Lil
look at
Yachty's
this.
a lot better than Russ.
Look at this.
Lil Yachty's a clown. I fuck with Lil Yachty.
Hey,
He
Lil
was
Yachty had a couple of joints, bro, but Lil Yachty's like, if like nursery rhymes, like modern day nursery rhymes, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. That's
For real.
That's basically Lil Yachty in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Anyways, goddamn, what's his name? What were we just talking about? We're talking about somebody.
Future. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Future, bro. So you know that song, Tony Montana. So they at the Niner games, they play that shit every kickoff. You know what I mean? They've been doing this shit since like fucking 2013, like playing that song specifically.
Yeah.
And I saw a Future interview, right? Because that was the first time I ever heard of the Future. I was like, oh, that's Future. I've been hearing that song for years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At the Niner games.
Yeah.
But Future, they asked him about that song. They said, so what inspired Tony Montana? He said, I was so high I couldn't even pull my teeth apart. Tony Montana. And I'm like, damn, I've been in the can't pull my teeth apart phase.
Oh
That's
my god.
on all the drugs, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been there before, but I haven't done all the drugs.
When you start throwing Molly and promethazine and like Xanax and all in the tank at the same time, you're gonna get that effect. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, so at that rave the other night, it ended up being pretty chill. Yeah, the homegirl Molly didn't show up. But I was thinking maybe, I was like, nah, it didn't. It was just chill, which I'm kind of glad because I'd have probably been fucked up for the games the next day.
Yeah, and like street Molly's not the same like back in the days. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, that's true. Yeah,
you can't
trust shit nowadays.
Yeah, bro. Like I would. Yeah. Like, you got to know somebody for real, like that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, I wouldn't have just taken it from me. I'd say you got to be careful about that shit. Yeah.
The fentanyl cut shit is real, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, my daughter's in high school, and you know what I'm saying? So you hear the stories about the kids, like, overdosing. Like, maybe there hasn't been any deaths, but overdosing is still, nonetheless, like, it's terrible, right? You got a school dance or some shit. Motherfucker popping Molly, they're popping the fentanyl, cut Molly, and that's just all bad, man.
Yeah, for sure. That's why I stay away from it. I smoke weed here occasionally, but as far as all that,
allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah, because I'm in Louisiana, so allegedly. Gotta get allegedly. Yeah. Not legal yet. It will be legal soon. Hell, the cannabis guardian angel himself, David Hess, graced his presence here a few months back. I think that's a sign that it's about to be legalized.
And it is hella tight, though, because he was probably walking around New Orleans looking around like, yeah, we can do this.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, he really was. Yeah.
This is doable.
Yeah, it is. It really is. I mean, we got sports betting legalized. I think weed's next.
I know, right? I remember when they were the murder capital of the world. They're not even that no more. Look at that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right, making progress. And then it was the worst performance when Future sang it at Candlestick that time. I mean, he's probably high as a motherfucker.
I mean, he wanted to make sure that's the interview that they asked him, like they do the interviews like the pre-recorded shit.
Yeah.
And like when they'll play it like this is an interview for Future. Talking about it. But yeah, that's what he was talking about it like. And first of all, Future's an auto-tune guy, so they're always going to sound shitty live. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like Travis Scott.
Yeah, and then I know they'll have the auto-tune filter through their microphone, through the live feed. But, it's, like we're living in a day and age where like post-production is what this makes people sound. You know what I mean? Like I'm a big fan of
Appreciate
it all.
You, Patrick.
Yeah, I don't knock the youngsters either. I love auto-tune shit. I love it all. I think there's a place for everything.
Yeah, I can fuck with it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And then I also love, the old school shit. I love, like nostalgic sounds. I love it all, man. Like, I think you should be versed in everything, just like in life. You know what I mean? Like, 100%. When I got pussy for the first time when I was a young boy, and I was like, man, I got to have all different kinds of this shit. You know what I mean? I wasn't like, I wasn't gonna knock anybody else. I like big girls. Like, oh nah, man. Fuck auto-tune. Like, you know what I mean? Like how some of these old rappers, they don't fuck with the younger generation because they're like, oh, they're destroying the art. But that's what a lot of the 80s rappers said about the 90s cats. You know what I mean? Like
Exactly. That's just life. I mean, the
just
future
life.
generation's gonna change shit up, and the older generation's gonna push back. That's just the cycle of life, dude.
And then you'll get the old guy in the club.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
there's always that one old guy in the club.
but
Every
he's
time I
like-
go to the club, that one old guy, he's just kind of like, yeah.
And then, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the motherfucker, he goddamn, he's in the club, bruh. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yep, it'd be like that. Yeah, I'm at the club. Yeah, I mean, I don't go to the club like all the time. But yeah, whenever I do, there's usually always
You know what I mean?
the one old dude that's just like, and he's usually cool. I thought he like be wanting to buy everybody drinks. He's like wanting to
I mean,
kick
if
it
you're
with the
that
young
guy, yeah,
cats.
right? If you're the old guy in the club and you're bossing up, cool. But, you know, we always laughed at the thirsty uncles that be in the club, like,
Yeah, that's true.
trying to
That's
get on the
yeah.
dance floor.
That's what I'm
Trying to-
saying.
they're
It's
doing the
either
old
they're
moves.
super cool, just wanting to buy people drinks and being cool, or they're like super creepy. There's like no in between with them.
Yeah.
Some of them, they're like super, like you can just see, they're just like, it's like, bro, what are you doing, bro? You realize how old you are? These chicks are not fucking with you. Like, get out.
Nah.
It's yeah, I've seen it. I mean, that's just how it is, though. But yeah, I don't know.
I always told myself to never be the old guy in the club, bro.
Yeah, if you are, buy me a drink, damn it.
It's authorized mail.
Is it?
Oh shit! But
We got it?
No, you have to sign for it. You didn't answer it.
How much was the answer? I missed it.
Yeah, it says 11:28. That was yesterday. Sorry we missed you while you were out.
Oh, I didn't hear no fucking. Okay, I'm on live right now.
oh, we can wrap it up. B.
Yeah.
We're way over the
Yeah, my
time.
bad. My girl's like overzealous all the time. Every
Oh,
time.
it's good. It's good. Yeah, let's put a ball on
let's
this
get outta
thing.
here.
Let's put a ball. The universe telling us to get out of here. So appreciate everyone that tuned in. And real quick thoughts about Christian Kirk against the Lions. He's a must
Oh,
start.
smash play.
Yeah, smash play.
And if you play DFS, play him because everybody's DFS mindset. They don't play guys that didn't do well the week before.
Yeah, they'll all be on Zay Jones. So yeah, Christian Kirk. would be
Exactly.
the
And
play,
fade Zay Jones
yeah.
on DFS.
Yep, fade Josh Jacobs
DFS.
too. Fade Josh Jacobs coming off that big week. So all right, y'all, we're gonna wrap it up. Appreciate
Hey,
everybody.
don't fade him necessarily though. It's Chargers, but yes.
Yeah,
I
it
like
is price in DFS. Obviously, in season long, you got to start him. But
Yeah.
but yeah, that's gonna do it for Uncle Jerry's kids. Let's take it home.